Good morning, 6:22 on day 10, and I'm getting ready to head out. It rained for a good long time. I went in the tent probably about 4:30 and didn't get out till 5:30, and probably rained, I don't know, maybe to midnight or something like that, and then I had drips on the tent all night. Luckily, I didn't get too cold. I had all my layers on again, but I managed to stay fairly cold. Looking up the sky, ooh, got some blue skies up there, so I gotta get everything dried out today. That's gonna be a big thing. My sleeping bag's wet, my tent's soaking, so hopefully somewhere up on the pass or maybe down by Camp Hale will air everything out and take a nice break and do that. I'm not sure exactly where my goal is. I said maybe Tennessee Pass or before that. Tennessee Pass I think is 18 miles, but there's some camping there, so we'll head on out. I got my melly on, my hoodie on. Still a little chilly here. I didn't eat dinner last night, which is probably a mistake, but I was just too cold to get out of the tent, and it was too wet, so I should probably put some more dinners in there that I can just eat. No cook kind of dinners, but I guess I had jerky and almonds. So I'm gonna head on out and see if I can't get into some sunshine here soon. Talk to you soon. This is the area where I set up camp last night and hung out through the rainstorm. It did rain most of the night, and then when it stopped, I was getting drips from the tree, but all right, I made it up to tree line, and I think Cerro Pass is right up there. I see something that looks like a sign up there. Not too far ahead, not too high gain, so it should be pretty good. Once I get that, I got some down and then a little up over Kokomo and then down for a while, so it's good. Still a little chilly up here with the breeze, but the sun feels good. It's a good day on the CT. Just looked down and saw that. That must be Janet's cabin. Cool. Be a cool place to come up to. And then looking down valley where I came up. I made it. I'm standing on top of Cerro Pass. It took me just under 2 hours to get up here. Really wasn't that bad a trail. I've been breathing hard. I think this is like 12 something, just over 12,000 feet. So that may explain my breathing hard. All right. Whew. Now it's down for a while, then up the Kokomo Pass. Looking back there where I just came from. And there's where I'm going. Looking back towards Cerro Pass. Right there. I am just about 20 feet from tree line here below Kokomo Pass, and I'm trying to decide what should I do. My tent's soaking wet, and we got a little breeze blowing through here, so I could pull it out and let it dry. I just got a Zoleo weather update, and 76% chance of showers, but it said not till like 8 p.m. So that's the big debate. I'll be in bed by then for sure, hopefully asleep. But do I dare push on? Try to get down low and do it there, or dry here. I'm not sure what to do. I'm gonna have to debate for a little bit. Not long. All right, I made a decision to push on and dry later. Hopefully it wasn't a bad choice. I think this is downhill to Fort Hale. It's Hale, Fort something down there. Hopefully I can make some good time, dry out down there. There's a really nice camping area here, and there's a couple spots up above. Whew. Coming up this would be no joke. I'm coming down and I feel it steep. My knees are starting to feel the pounding a little bit, so I'm glad I'm coming down this rather than up it past. So a handful of people going up. Better than me today. All right, it's 11:30. I thought it was about time to take a little break. Just crossed this river. I'm gonna have some lunch and also trying to dry my tent out here. A little yard sale going on. Hopefully I can get it some of that water off before it rains this afternoon. All right, we made it all the way down off the hill. We're kind of paralleling the road into Camp Hale. Now I met up with another hiker here, Nate from Indiana, in front of me. And just got a few sprinkles. Hopefully that's it for a while, we'll see. But there are some dark clouds up there as always. We made it to the infamous bunkers. All right, just left Camp Hale and starting the slow ascent up to Tennessee Pass Trailhead, I think. It's about 1,100 foot gain and 6.5 miles, so it shouldn't be too bad. But it's afternoon and I'm already feeling tuckered, so we'll see how far I make it. I'd like to make it all the way there. Still got plenty of time if my body holds out. All right, I just filled up on water about 4 miles from Tennessee Pass. I think there's another fill up in just about 2 miles. And then I'm gonna have to take probably 3 liters with me as it's dry up at Tennessee Pass. So that's where I'm going. I think I can get there. About 2 hours of hiking left. I'll tell you, I've been dragging since we left Camp Hale. I'm getting tired. It's, I don't know, 2:30 now, so it's put me, what, 8.5 hours of hiking a day with only a little rest. But hope to get into camp early enough before the rain, let my sleeping bag dry out. But I'm doing it. Hike on. Just crossed the highway, ran into 3 different CDT hikers and a couple older gentlemen do some trail maintenance I saw on the way down. Now I'm crossing the railroad tracks. Nope. If I wasn't so tired, maybe I'd lay down on them. I'm not sure I'd get up before whenever the next train came. Moving on. All right, I'm walking on what used to be an old railroad grade bed, I think. It's making for nice, easy walking. Hopefully this will take me all the way up to the pass. I got 3 liters in my CNOC bladder. I'm hoping it's not leaking out. It would stink to get up there and have no water. I just made it up to where the old Coke ovens were. Pretty cool. I've been walking up the railroad beds for a while, so hasn't been too bad. Tired. I'm gonna go just a little farther, I think. Been playing hopscotch with some people today, so I think I see them over there, but I'll probably find a spot in here somewhere. All right, it's gonna be my home for the night. Got a little cover above me in case it rains tonight. Hopefully a little protection from the trees. So gonna set up here and probably, I don't know, 75 yards off the trail. Good morning. It's Saturday, June 26th. I think this is day 10 maybe. I don't know. I'm losing track. Not too bad of a night. It did rain, just like the weather app predicted, at just about a little after 8 p.m. We got some rain. It rained for a couple hours, but by that time I was already in a tent and dry and stayed pretty dry. The tent is wet, soaking wet again this morning, just like it was yesterday. So I'm going to have to try to dry it out. Sleeping bag's wet, a little wet too, not as bad as yesterday, but I'll get that dried out. Let's see. I don't know. I'm hoping for 20 miles today. to a place called Rock Creek. If not, there are 2 camping sites between that or before that, so we'll see how it goes. It's a little crisp this morning, got the fog out. First stop, restrooms at Tennessee Pass, so I can sit. There's enough of a mist in the air today that when I'm walking without my buff pulled up, it feels like it's a light spring shower. It's kind of weird. I can feel it on my hands too when the gloves are off. Alrighty, I just ran into a CDT hiker who I had been following on YouTube. Her name's Jennifer. So I talked to her for about 3 or 4 minutes. That was really cool. I've been looking out for her. I figured there were so many places to miss her along the way, but I got to see her. So I think her YouTube channel, I think it's called Jennifer Journeys. Good YouTube video. So if you want something, check that out. It's been pretty cruisy this morning. Not that I'm making great speed, but the uphills hasn't been too bad, so haven't been videotaping a whole lot, but that's where we're at. I am getting ready to enter into Holy Cross Wilderness. It's been a while since I backpacked here, 15 years at least. Let's see. Looks like I have a permit to fill out there, probably. I have about an 800-foot climb over the next 2 miles, so that'll be fun. Just take it nice and slow, one step at a time. All right, I think I made it up the first little bump on this climb. Now I have to drop back down a little bit and then go up to the ridge. I think I see the ridge in front of me there. It looks tall, looks steep. I'm sucking wind. We got some really pretty paintbrush. And just in front of it a little, we got some orange paintbrush too. All right, I just made it up to the ridge. Second climb actually wasn't that bad at all. I did a pretty steady state, a few stops here and there, but the first climb was worse. So now it looks like I have some down for a while, and then there'll be a climb up to Rock Creek towards the end of the day. So we'll see how this goes. Feeling pretty good. It's about 12:15 or so, and I came to this little open here. Thought I'd do a bit of a yard sale, see if I could get my tent and ground sheet to dry off while I have a little lunch. It's still looking pretty gray up there, so hopefully I can get this dry before getting any rain in. So I took about a 40-minute break there, let my stuff dry out. I got my ground tarp and my tent pretty well dried out. Had a little bit of sun, I lost it, now it's getting cooler. Starting to sprinkle again. The sky is looking cloudy to the east, really cloudy to the west that way. I saw a few openings of blue, but not much. So I think we might be done with blue skies today. Just hope we don't get any rain. All right, I got about a 400-foot climb coming up in just a little bit. Looks like I am leaving the Holy Cross Wilderness for now, at least. Been coming down pretty steady, feeling pretty good. Sun came back out a little bit, so that's nice. Not too hot down here in the shade. See how far I can push today. All right, I'm back on the trail again. Right after that rest stop, there was a little parking lot. I think it was for Timberland Lake, and there was a guy handing out Trail Magic beer and asked me if I wanted one. I'm like, nah, I think it'll put me to sleep. So once again, bad karma on my part, but All right, it's 3 o'clock. I don't know, 2 more hours, 3 more hours. Let's see what happens. It is 3:40 and I'm starting to get some big thunder boomers behind me. So look back there, it's really gray, so I'm not sure what's gonna happen. Stay tuned. It's 5 o'clock and I topped out on that ridge. I'm gonna start heading down now. I'm not gonna make it to where I want. It's still 3 miles away. I think 1.2, there's a stream crossing with supposed to be a campsite up there, so that's what I'm heading for. Long day, I'm tired. What a long day today turned out to be. I didn't get into camp till about 7:25, so 12 hours for 20 miles. That was rough. I'm not sure why I was so slow. I know I had 1, 2, 3 or 4 climbs in there, but that shouldn't have done it. I don't know. I did stop for about a half hour, 45 minutes twice to dry stuff out, but maybe that was it. I don't know. Feeling a little discouraged this evening. I was hoping to be hiking better, making better time, but I'm not. Well, I made 20 miles, so that's good. But it is a little discouraging. So I think I am 15 miles away from Twin Lakes, so I should be able to pull in there tomorrow if I want to, or I could pull up short and get in there on Monday. I don't know. I'm thinking about maybe taking a 0 day somewhere, maybe Leadville, maybe, I don't know. My legs probably use them. Maybe that would revive me a little bit. I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I'm still debating on which way to go, east or west. I'd really like to do west originally, but I don't know. Right now I'm thinking east might give me an opportunity to have some bailout points that I didn't have before if I go west, because once you commit to west, you're committed for the whole thing, which I think is like 85 miles. So it's like 4 or 5 days. If I go east, there are some bailout points in either Buena Vista or Salida. So decisions I got to make, but I'm tired now. It's probably close to 7:30. I'm ready to about pass out here. And so that's what I think I'm going to do. I will see you guys tomorrow.